This is a Central ARWX Storm Center weather update.
Well, good evening, Central Arkansas, and a very happy Saturday to everybody out there around Central Arkansas. So this morning, we put out a forecast that called for rainfall. Again, the front was over the area, boundary in place, everything there to be said. A meso-low formed over Hot Springs and pushed everything to the south and southwest. And, well, the end story is that 2 inches of rain went south. Rainfall forecasting in Arkansas is an absolute headache. It's just as bad as forecasting winter weather in the wintertime because you never know what you're going to get until pretty much it's on top of you this time of year, similar to what we see in the wintertime. One thing is certain though, hot and dry weather is on the way, and unfortunately it does mean a lot of more things, as you saw the map I put out a little bit ago, but we'll go over a little bit more of that here in just a little bit. Looking around the region this evening, all of our rainfall has moved off towards the south and east, and that continues to pull away. Our last storm system for many days does look to be moving out, and unfortunately the story behind this, and as you can see, is going to be the heat. And the reason why I say that is because it is going to get hot before it gets better. But a very nice evening this evening around Central Arkansas. Temperatures in the 80s area wide. Our warm spots coming in are Moulton 86, Pine Bluff, and Lone Oak 88, where we did see a little bit of sunshine today. Where we did see a lot of rainfall and cloud cover. Hot Springs 81, Malvern 81, Benton 82, Sheridan 82, and 84 in the capital city. Overall, very nice evening today, a lot better than a week ago when we were forecasting 95 to 100 today. Thankfully, we had that storm system come through, helped to at least alleviate a little bit of that heat for us for one day. But that being said, another extreme heat wave does commence on Sunday. Unfortunately, this one does look to last a little while longer than the previous few that we've had this season so far. Our worst heat does look to be from Tuesday on, with highs 100 plus. Heat index values 105 plus, 110 plus is possible, especially as we get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and beyond, as our heat ridge continues to build and move in over our part of the country. And unfortunately, what this also means is our drought conditions are going to worsen. We've made a great dent in it through the early part of this summer, but unfortunately, we look to reverse that track as we head into the next couple of weeks of August, not seeing anything downstream till we get towards the very end of the month, and even then, very few and far-fetched and far between. Is there any relief ahead? Because I know a lot of you are saying, Derek, it's been a hot summer, it's been a dry summer. For most of us, we've had very spotty areas of rainfall. We've had some areas get 6+ inches of rain, but we've had some get none. Well, relief is ahead, but again, some guidance says next weekend. I don't buy it at this time. I think our ridge is going to be too strong in place. Really, we need a tropical system to break this type of ridge, and really, I don't see that happening because there's a lot of shear in the Atlantic and the Gulf, and that is basically inhibiting any sort of tropical development. So until we get rid of that, we're not going to be dealing with a storm system of any kind coming from there giving us rainfall, and we're way too soon for our Canadian cold fronts to come through to help alleviate some of this heat. So typical August is on the way, hot, dry, very hot and very dry as the dog days of summer wear on for us here in Central Arkansas. Now, many of you saw this map earlier. This is a forecast concerns map that I'm going to start doing, where I highlight my concerns throughout a couple of weeks period for Central Arkansas. Obviously, right now, the big stories are rapid onset drought and the extreme heat. Highs 99 to 105 pretty much each and every day. Heat index value is 105 to 115 plus each and every day. The ground is going to dry out. The good news is, as the ground dries out, our heat indexes come down because your humidity levels come down, but your temperatures will go up at the same time. So, unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with that. The rapid onset drought is going to be a thing. So, The biggest thing is right now we're already dry. We're going to get drier before we see wetter. We don't really get into our wet season until November, December, and January, so we got a ways to go. Looking ahead towards September, October, El Nino really starts to kick in, so things do look to change, but we got to get through this period first. Unfortunately, we got a long way to go to get there. But as we head into the next seven days, obviously the heat risk is going to be the bigger story again. Sunday, that minor to moderate risk across much of central Arkansas. Monday, we go up to a level 3 major, and then of course we extend that level 3 major and expand it across all of central Arkansas through the entire week. So everybody starts school this upcoming week. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. Indoor recesses and, keeping those kids indoors as much as possible is highly recommended. At worst, have hydration ready because it is going to be one of those weeks where it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid. You want to check the back seat after school for those kids. Check the back seat for your pets if you go out and about. For the kids and administrators at school, make sure you keep these kids hydrated, limit outdoor activities. It is going to be a very hot week ahead once again. But this evening across all of central Arkansas, it's going to be a very nice evening to get out and about and do a few things. Not terrible of a evening per se. A lot of cloud cover still in place. Lows in the upper 60s to low 70s overnight tonight. But as we head into the upcoming week ahead, it's going to get hot and it's going to get humid. We start with a level 2 impact day tomorrow. As you saw, not terrible, typical summer August heat. Then we extend it to the 100s and lows in the 80s as we head towards Wednesday on. Have gone with that level 4 dangerous impact once again as we deal with the heat and the humidity once again. No rainfall in sight, no cool down in sight, but as always, I will keep you updated right here on your source for all things Central Arkansas weather.
From the Central ARWX Storm Center, this has been a weather update.